whatever. If it's good enough and strong enough and lasts through a couple decades, then it seems to last forever. And whoever wants to play that kind of music can play it forever. You know, opera, look, you've got Pavarotti out there, he's doing as good a business as we do around the world, and he's singing opera that's been around for a long time.
Sometimes heavy music is perceived as music for people who are either very young, rather aggressive, or even undereducated. And you two are none of the above. So how do you feel about that? Does that offend you?
We're old, yeah, passive, and overeducated.
Not to toot your own horn, but you have a master's degree in music.
Right.
I'm not certain about your, educational credibility.
I just went to the 5th grade.
You're just 5th grade? Okay, well, maybe.
To die unsung would really bring you down.
I don't think we're regarded as a, rock and roll, womanizing, party, drug-taking band, because we're not.
We got time for 2 more questions. Okay. All right, dude.
How many drums you got? 1 or 2?
There's a movie like within the last year or recently that would kind of any favorite that would kind of like characterize like Slayer.
Natural Born Killer. Natural I sat there and watched that the other day. It's like awesome.
I'm still glad that you guys are still going heavy, aggressive. You guys didn't sell out, which is very good. And I hope you guys are still doing what you love to do, and keep it that way. And
oh, by the way, we're taking donations.
I call the music space rock.
Space rock.
What do you
we
think?
love space rock.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
So would you say that you're still into a satanic drug thing that we wouldn't understand?
You know where Satan exists? He exists right here and a little bit below right here. And he exists here. And so he's not the guy anymore. It's kind of boring. And so the drugs are still around, and I think sleep deprivation is our main influence right now.
I'm into hostile takeovers sometimes if it's a righteous cause. I'm not going to kick back and let shit get too out of control. I mean, that's what Vote with a Bullet was all about. There's many different levels of activism, and from a bumper sticker on your car to blowing the head off of Newt Gingrich. I mean, I think they're all respectable.
Possibly. Although one might get you put in a hole in the bottom of prison for the rest of your life, but...
Right. Oops. What a buzzkill.
That would be, man.
We are another white male from Vancouver.
We're playing a punk show or something, and people are like, what the hell, it's a jazz band, We're metalheads.
You're metalheads?
I think inside, yeah.
When we were kids, it was like, well, not kids, so a little bit younger than that. We used to like run home from school to watch Power 30. So it's
no, really?
Well, we grew up watching the A-Team and Power 30. And that's what we.
Oh no!
Nobody needs to clash you with the A-Team.
We got that anger! Drop that ghetto style anger!
What's killing us is our greed. What's killing us is that we live in systems that puts politics and money before a human life. And that's when the degradation begins. That's when it all starts to fall apart.
Let's be lifeless! Lifeless!
One of the solutions to me is to have faith in your brother, to have faith in your sister, that they will see what is right and what is wrong. You can't lose faith, because if you lose faith in your brothers and sisters, ultimately what you're doing is you're losing faith in yourself.
This was the very first ever Skid Row photo. This was actually
That was the toned down. That was my hair toned down that day. Why do you carry that around in your wallet?
to make sure I never do it again.
I started doing beer commercials.
Let's hear one.
And here we come. Tonight's the night. Tonight.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I said that as
his demo tape.
Yeah, and a picture from Italian. And they're like, whoa, this kid's nuts.
What did Skid Row think when you heard a Baz's voice on a beer commercial as a demo tape?
It wasn't the tape that we were concerned about, it was the picture.
Like icy barbs, or wore a few icy barbs thrown back and forth.
And I'd like to state right now that I never at any point, not Robert.
And all I can say is that I just didn't like the chap he worked with because I thought he was a clown.
So there's no awkwardness between the two of you now?
No, not at all.
Oh no, we're having a terrible time. You know, can't you see? I mean, really, really
daggers at each other's throats.
How do you keep it all together?
Do we keep it all together?
Patience, stupidity, stubbornness, greed. The band is more like marriage than marriage is, though. I'll tell you that.
It's more complex.
There's more people to compromise with.
Yep. There's more orifices to fill.
There's no doubt that music is an extremely powerful force and has the ability to change things, change cultures, change people's ideas. I've noticed, you know, particularly having gone through the engorged 80s when it was all, you know, pig out and everything, that now as we go through the 90s, people are looking for more substance from artists. They do want to try and get inside your head a little bit more and feel what you're feeling, and especially on some of these issues, maybe relate to them.
You're from Brazil?
Yeah. Cool.
What are you doing
nice
here?
To meet you, Claudia. I'm going to play.
We're trying to send a message to people, you know. Sometimes in Brazil you have to send a message, you know, saying that, you know, you have your rights, you have to fight for that. To the people outside of Brazil, people that have maybe more education than the Brazilian people, they'll show the reality, show what, you know, the first world governments are doing, you know, in Brazil, rainforests and stuff like that.
Straight to the point.